Vamos allá.
Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. In now is John Jay. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, center fielder, number 30.
Swing and a liner. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit.
First pitch of the game, and he turns it around with a line drive. Was he ready to hit or what? Don't miss it if you're swinging at that first pitch, though. That's the key.
Chris Bryant is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Onto the home run porch and gone. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did. Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Count is full. Here's the pitch.
Así le despego la cabeza.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Wilson Contreras stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kipnis is there. One out. Now he'll throw back to first, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one on this one.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one.
Ah, sí, me equivoqué, fue.
Here's Addison Russell as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Batting seventh,
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Two down, runners at first and second. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with a Tribe, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Bryant in foul ground, 1 away. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, he gets a base hit right there on a sinker that just did not sink.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. One there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Digging in, Jason Hayward. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Jason Hayward.
This is on the ground over to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
Here's Javier Baez. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce going back at the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The center fielder, John Jay.
Bueno.
Stepping in now, John Jay, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
This one just
Ay,
whistles over the
Dios
second
mío.
baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
A quick out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Ready for another chance. Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard liner, but picked up on the hop.
Yale.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs. Here's Jay Bruce now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Jay Bruce.
Ground ball left side. And he's retired, 1 away.
Batting 6.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
Carlos Santana.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit it. A little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Carlos Santana becomes out number 2 this inning.
Brantley.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There's Baez. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go down with.
Mira, se fue el palomo. Qué basura. Qué basura.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Into the windup and the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Man, he got him out front on that one. That was a beautiful pitch. Really taking advantage of him.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. And he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Over for it is Hayward, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, Sean.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Now here's the pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Gray now on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Chris Bryant waits on deck. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit in the air to center field. Ellsbury is under it. 1 away.
Batting second, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Wow.
He froze him on the fastball there. Chris Bryant becomes out number 2 this inning.
Rizzo.
First delivery to him on the way. Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Sanchez gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for the Yankees, shortstop Didi Gregorius.
Drilled down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before. And that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Coming to the plate now, Todd Frazier. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Striding in, Wilson Contreras. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Wilson.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Judge back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Addison Russell. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman Greg Bird.
Greg Bird swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. Now in the box, Sonny Gray, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues. Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
The left fielder, number 11.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Here's Jason Hayward now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. 0 for 5.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th. Second
Here's
baseman,
Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Soft liner towards center, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Well, he didn't square that one up, but you couldn't have thrown it any better. Off the end of the bat, and dorks in for a hit. Oh, you gotta love it.
Jake Arrieta.
Standing in now, Jake Arrieta, as he hits one on a line to left field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
There's been a big influx of pitchers that can swing the bats, and he's one of them. Nice line drive swing right there. They've got some.
In now, John Jay, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped foul wide of first. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High pop up. Castro is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Aaron Judge.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it is on 3-0. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Lifted in the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Rizzo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Castro's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson.
Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bird in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1-1 now to Zobrist. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Now batting, shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. Addison Russell is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Just missing here, 2-0. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
Starlin Castro.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any.
Ouch, that one hit him. At the plate,
Now
Jacoby
batting,
Ellsbury
center
comes
fielder.
into this at bat 0 for
Jacoby
1 in the ball game.
Ellsbury.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Return throw gets the speedy Ellsbury. It's a double play.
That's a great example there.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Yankees. Halfway home, still no score. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Right fielder, Jason.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off. Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater. Now, that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate. That was a tough pitch to spoil right there. 2-strike changeup on the corner. Tough pitch to foul off.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Javier Baez becomes out number 2 this inning. Jake Arrieta will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Gray ready with the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 outs, nobody on. You're letting it fly, right? I'd be doing the same thing like he just did right there. 2 big swings, and he has nothing yet.
Gray's ready. 1-2 on its way. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. 6. Digging in to try it again. Greg Bird. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Greg Bird.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I think the 8th spot in the National League is the toughest place to hit at. You got the pitcher behind you. You got to work the count, and he goes up there and swings at the first 2 pitches that are not even in the zone. He's not helping himself or the team.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Greg Bird is retired to kick off the inning. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The left fielder.
Here's Brett
11.
Gardner now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
The 0-1 changeup is high. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. John Jay. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gregorius into shallow left. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. Castro has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
First baseman number 44.
Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. Outside for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. Now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's big Aaron Judd. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Right fielder number 99.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Looking up is Contreras. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya! Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
It's a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste one, and now you got to expand his zone.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Wilson Contreras.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Gray now on 2-0. Hard hit toward the hole. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, it wasn't anything special on that single, but he'll take it. An infield base hit. But to me, it's more the situation. The game's close and it's late, and he did anything he can to get on base. Way to put the ball in play.
Ready once again, Ben Zobrist comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle.
No,
Here's
loco,
Castro
me
for 1
cago en
on to
Dios.
first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The shortstop.
Here's Addison Russell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Fouled back.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Cubs are down. Ready for another chance?
Leading off for
Todd
the Yankees.
Frazier. He'll lead it
Third
off
baseman,
against Jake Arrieta.
Frazier.
Now Frazier with a drive. Well hit out to deep left field. Into the bleachers and out of here. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
next for the
And
Yankees.
he's likely just trying to put
First
one in
baseman.
play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of
Bird.
strikeouts thus far. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher.
Settling in now, Sonny
Gray.
Gray. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. One out,
Your
nobody
attention,
on.
please.
Matt Holliday will
Pinch hitting
grab a
for the
bat.
pitcher Gray. Number 17, Matt Holliday.
Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Line drive to left. And Holliday has a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, he tried to double up.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
In there, a base hit.
Woo, that ball was close right there. Whizzed right by his ear.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and oh my, hit him with the plane, and it's gone into the bleachers. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Sanchez.
And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Tell you what, Matt, they got 4 runs in the inning already. Keep the pressure on him. You got to smell blood and knock him out the game when you got an opportunity to do it.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish.
Ouch, that one hit him. Here's Starlin Castro. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ball one.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Pitch number 100 on its way. Outside, 3-0 now. Jacoby Ellsbury would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch. Well, they let him go after one on 3-0, but he didn't get the sinker. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch, and this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Hayward is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4. Tommy Kingley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half.
Number 48.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Castro. And he's set down, 1 away.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Standing in, Jake Arrieta. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway.
For the Yankees,
here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He went deep last time up. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there. And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Todd Frazier goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Greg Bird stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling. Right there tells us how bad. Got 2 strikeouts. You go up there and you're swinging the ball out of the zone. He's not seeing anything right now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... In now is John
Increíble.
Jay. No hits in 3 tries so far. Aroldis Chapman takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Here's Chris Bryant now. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Ball 3. Here's the 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
First and second here with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through. A base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, that's a...
Se puede.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Judge is under it. 1 away. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now. Here's Ben Zobrist. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. A 5-0 finish tonight. Jake Arrieta struck out 13.